we just started sleep training. I didn't have a chance to show you guys our setup, but we are using the Ferber method, and it is already the most terrible thing Larry and I have ever done.
I'm having a really hard time.
I'm just trying to compartmentalize. I'm trying to keep my feelings in a box. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, I know she's crying because she's frustrated. Because we're not putting her to sleep the way we normally do, which is normally nursing in bed to sleep. And we have to break it because I go to work this next week, so she won't be able to always nurse to sleep, you know? So we followed a little bedtime routine. We changed her diaper, nursed, read her a book, gave her a bottle so that she'd be like full. She didn't even want to drink the whole thing because she's used to nursing to sleep, I'm sure. But she's in there just crying. She didn't cry immediately when I put her down. She was confused. Larry's checking on her. It's the 3-minute mark. I think that she will cry tonight for 45 minutes. That's my guess. I'll keep you guys updated. So that was, I think, the 4th time we've checked on her. We did 1 minute, went in there, checked on her, patted her tummy, said we loved her, all that stuff, and then we did 2 minutes, 3 minutes, that was 5 minutes. She stopped crying though when she heard Larry go into the room this time, and then only cried when she realized he wasn't gonna pick her up. Also, I put a lovey in there because I didn't want her to be alone. She stopped crying when you came in the room.
When I opened the door,
She stopped.
she must have heard me.
She stopped crying and
Because I stopped too. And then she started again.
Yeah, she was just looking.
She was looking around?
She was just looking to the side, waiting.
Did she just hear me?
Yeah. As soon as you opened the door, she stopped.
Maybe that's good? I don't know if that means it's good.
So we came to a compromise, and we are actually sleep training in our own bedroom. And I'll show you guys tomorrow our setup, but we hung a curtain and kind of made her own little
Partition?
partition, cave, basically inside of our bedroom with her crib and whatnot. So that she essentially, when we are in there to go to sleep, she can't see us. I wasn't ready for Isley to go to her own room yet, so that was the compromise, to start sleep training, but to have her in the room with us, which I think is harder, but I'm just not ready for her to be in an entirely separate room. So that is the update there. Isley cried for 35 minutes, and now she's like kind of asleep. She has stirred a couple times and like the startle reflex has gone, but she hasn't cried in a good 5 minutes or so, and I think she's sleeping. So
Honestly, I feel like if I can give any advice to parents that are doing this, I don't know, it's something that I'm realizing because I was lashing out at Michelle like all day, and we were fighting, like not fighting like arguing, but we were both like yelling at each other, and then
kind of like on edge with each other.
Yeah, super on edge, and
we're not like that.
Yeah, we haven't been like that, and
since we're like young.
Yeah, you know, and I think an important thing to remember is that you're a team, first and foremost, and this is really difficult because I know that financial situation was different. If career-related things were different, like, honestly, I don't think we would do this.
Yeah, I think this sucks the most because we're doing this because it's all situational for us. Like, I work a job where I sometimes close and I won't get home till almost 11 o'clock at night. And so I essentially cannot put Isley to sleep every night like I would like to. Otherwise, like, if it weren't the case, I would just nurse her to sleep every night. Like, it's fine, but I won't be able to, so that's why I want her to be able to figure out how to go to sleep by herself.
Sorry guys, I'm like super emotional and it's just been a really hard day and I don't know. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know if you could really see that, but it's not really 82 degrees in there, I promise.
Yeah, that's not accurate. And we didn't swaddle her, put her in a sleep sack because it's so hot.
But, you know,
we have like the AC kind of like blowing in there a little bit, and then
the last time Larry went in, he felt the back of her neck and she was actually pretty sweaty, so
yeah, because she was crying, exerting all that energy. But I'm gonna go in there. Well, we'll see what the temperature's like, but I promise you it's not 82 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She startled awake.
oh, she fell back.
She went back to sleep.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of you, Isley.
The original reason we're gonna block this week us sleep training Isley. Well, it's night 2 and that has gone out the window. We're gonna wait because the experience just really made me feel like I was not ready. And if Larry was really adamant, I think I would do it because he really wanted it, but even he had a hard time with it. Isley cried. It felt like Isley cried from 8:50 when we got her down all the way to 6:30 in the morning. And Larry finally picked her up out of the crib. Larry did all the work. He said that she did sleep here and there, a 30-minute stretch, and then she was up and she cried for over an hour before she fell back asleep that time. And then I think there was like a 2-hour stretch, little stretches here and there, but cried pretty much the whole night. I ended up going to bed in the room with her at like 3 in the morning or something, and I put earplugs in and was so exhausted that I slept, and Larry had to stay out on the couch. But I'll show you guys the setup we put together before we take it down. We wasted some money there, which is not fun, but it was our only compromise to be able to attempt to sleep train her while room sharing. But yeah, so we are not going to be sleep training yet because I just can't do it yet. Plus it definitely, we have to put her in her own room. And I have ordered a book to read about sleep training and see if that will help our method. Maybe because we'll just be more sure, because we were Googling at the time that we're doing it.
Kind of not very prepared.
It felt like we were more prepared, and then we were not.
We were just looking for outs.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, it was jarring to have her cry for that long and that often. And I don't think I'm suffering enough yet to be 100% in on her letting her cry it out and sleep. Because a lot of the things I watched on YouTube, pretty much everyone was like, you can say it's not crying it out, but pretty much all methods of sleep training are crying it out. We got a package in the mail yesterday. It is the Quincy May order that I put in a while ago. Everything I got was in their sell section, And I got 6 to 12 months for Isley because, you know, obviously I'd like to get as much wear out of these baby clothes as possible. So I bought larger than she is. She's currently in 3 to 6 or 2 to 4 for H&M. She's actually 4.5 months, but she still fits in the 2 to 4 from H&M, so I haven't gotten her anything new from them in terms of onesies. She still fits in her wrap onesies, so until that is a thing, I probably won't buy more. Plus she has so many onesies that were gifted. It's just, oh god, I'm just the worst human being in the world, and they like don't fit the color pattern and aesthetic I plan on dressing her in, so I'm an asshole. Here's what I got from Quincy May though. So all from their sale section. I got this, it's a little skewed because our blinds in our room are yellow. I'll show you that in a minute. And it is this really beautiful wrap onesie in a mauve pink color, which is my favorite color. I also got her this really cute tank dress with polka dots, cream with polka dots. And I got this striped dress as well, gray with white, and all 6 to 12 months. And then we also got this wrap top with matching pants. And I like these pants because they are footed, so they'll be real good once the colder months hit in San Diego. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that these two are my favorite. I also think this would be so cute layered too when it is colder. Right? We'll see. We were sleep training, right? We've decided against it. As I said, I'm not ready. Larry says he's not ready. I think Larry is ready, but because he knows I'm having such a hard time with it, he said he's not ready because he's the sweetest. So this is what we were trying to do to solve the issue of me not being ready to have Isley out of our bedroom. I still wanted to room share, but you can't sleep train in the same room really. It's really, really hard because they can see you. So if they can see you, they're gonna cry about it. I kind of wonder though if Isley knew she was in our bedroom, so that's why she cried so much. I don't know, but we haven't had a chance to really spend a lot of time in her bedroom, so I feel like she doesn't know that room, and it would be unfair to her to put her in that room that she spent no time in. But yeah, so we had moved her crib into our bedroom. This is our bedroom window, our bed. So crib here in the corner, and then Larry put in these curtain wires so that we could essentially curtain off her area, and these like completely closed around the crib so that it felt like it was own special space. But since it did not work, we are going to be putting her crib back into her room. Poor Larry is not looking forward to it because he'll have to unassemble it again because we couldn't fit it through the door assembled. Makes me sad. Hopefully eventually she'll sleep in her crib sometime, or at least like something in her crib because we bought it and I like it. So I got this sheet though from Maybe Baby, or Maybe Baby, I don't know how to say it, but so cute. I was really anti-pink prior to Isley being born, and then I kind of was just like, well, I guess like I'll just dress her and put things pink in because I like them, and maybe eventually she might like pink. But if she doesn't, when she can pick her own stuff, then we'll move away from it. I had her lovey in there. Larry was not a fan of the lovey. He's nervous about it. I'm not nervous about it. Like, I know that it is a risk for SIDS having anything in the crib.
And she was beautiful, but she didn't mean a thing to me. No, she didn't mean a thing to me. I wanted to believe in all the words that I was speaking as we moved together in the dark.
Hi.
So one look, yeah, you are beautiful, but you don't mean a thing to me.
Yeah. Found a new use for the maternity pillow. Yeah, are you excited? Yeah? You're so cute, Isley. What else? You have the hiccups? That's your fault, not mine. It is 6:40 at night, and this little nugget is ready to go to bed.
Nice.
She wants to go to sleep for the night. Working on it. Just waiting for Daddy to watch you so I can brush my teeth and wash my face, and then I'll come lay down with you. Yeah. We'll go to sleep.
The end of an era, i.e. a day.
A day. Lasted one whole day. At least we tried.
We tried.
It's just, I think it really is impossible to sleep train in the same room. And Mommy and Daddy were not ready.
You're stuck in there.
We were not ready.
God amongst men. Guess who makes the best cookies in the house? Me. Did I say house?
Yeah.
Guess who made?
Larry made me cookies. Wow. They're good. Mine are better.
Yeah. What was the last time? You burnt the cookie bottom, and they were soggy in the middle. I don't understand how you're the best cookie maker in the house. That's me.
Anyways, so I was able to slip away from Isley. She's sleeping. We've psyched her out by placing a pillow on both sides of her. Please do not yell at me about SIDS and how it's unsafe. I've literally been watching her the entire time on our thingamajigger.
Thingamajigger,
Yeah.
aka known as
What is this?
Thingamajigger.
What is this thing
It's a
called?
camera monitor, bro.
Camera monitor. So
It's a baby
Isley,
monitor.
Isley cannot sleep without us. She is dependent on us. She literally reaches out in her sleep, and if she does not feel us, that is when she freaks out and cries. So by placing a pillow on both sides of her, when she freaks out in her sleep and reaches out, she feels the pillow and she thinks it's one of us. And because of that, I've been able to sit at the kitchen table, edit a little bit, spend time with my husband, and eat some fucking cookies.
So she's ever.
If it were like this always, I would be fine. We'll see how it goes over time. But I wish Isley would just let me put her to sleep, go to sleep, and then I could, you know, do other things while she sleeps. Because, like, 7 p.m. is not my nap time. It's not my time to go to bed. Just pretending that I'm annoyed. I love her. I'll do anything for her. Doesn't matter.